there, my name's Tanya Horn. Welcome to the chat.
Hi, I'm Chiara Mussolino, and welcome to the 5-Minute Chat. Tonight's going to be an interesting one.
Hi there, my name is Adrienne Lloyd, and welcome to the 5-Minute Chat.
Hi, I'm Patrick McCarthy, and welcome to the 5-Minute Chat.
Hi, I'm Sheila Sutherland. Welcome to the chat, and we have a juicy one to start off tonight. Our question: how much sex do you think a couple needs each week to stay connected?
Yeah, wow.
Yes.
Well, I think I'm going to learn a lot about you ladies of this question, so I'm looking forward to some of the answers for sure.
Well, and we definitely want your perspective as well.
You'll have it.
Okay, who's going to grab onto that first?
Since I'm a guest, I think one of you should go first.
I like the avoidance here.
Right?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I don't think there's really any answer. I think like in relationships, sex ebbs and flows. Okay. Like there'll be a period of time where I want it all the time. And maybe my husband's kind of always ready to go, but there is sometimes, right? Or maybe like there's an injury, like I broke my back and that there was some stale dating happening there. Right. But I mean, at least once a week, preferably 3 in my relationship. I mean, how old are your kids? I have a daughter that likes to jump in the bed all the time, but yeah, I would say 3 would be my preferred if possible.
So it's just,
Sorry, go ahead, Patrick.
no, I was just going to say, sometimes it's like, as a male on this call, it just seems like men are always supposed to be ready, and the women are saying how much they want it, and the men are supposed to go, okay, I guess it's time. So I guess for me, I think as much as both couples want, I mean, I guess, and that's probably the toughest part is, are you in sync with those numbers? If it's 2 for me and 3 for you, that's kind of maybe a little bit of a problem, but I don't know if a couple will say, roll a number and say, this week we both want 2. So I think it's always a challenge. So
I just wish that I had the stamina and drive that I did when I was 14, when I figured out what an orgasm was. I was like, well, I don't know, but I have to have that all the time. So I would schedule it. And now that's self-sex, right? And I guess really it depends on what your interpretation of sex is. Because here's the truth, in my 40s, I'd rather just be intimate. And whether that ends in that or not doesn't matter to me, because I like the connection. Now, of course, in my 20s, it was like every day, wherever. And now it's like, well, let's schedule that. Are you free on Saturday? Sounds like a bed. That's so much more comfortable. So, and definitely needing to spice it up and add some allure to the fact that it doesn't become mundane. I think that's really important. So, but physical touch is my love language. So that can come in any form at any time and just about anybody. I don't love strangers to touch me, but I love that intimacy piece. And it's certainly something that I agree on with Adrienne that, when people are ready, there's circumstances that dictate when and how and everything else. And sex is good. So try it on. It feels good. Why not do that more often? That's what I figure.
Oh God, I guess it's my turn. This is a hard one for me to talk about because I was raised that you don't talk about what happens in the bedroom. You just don't talk about it. And
Talk about what happens in the living room then. Or the kitchen.
Well, no, it was always it was kind of like a shame thing. And it was more like, you're the woman, please the man. And that's what really counts. And now that I'm single and things are different, I'm realizing, hey, wait a minute, I have a say in this too. And it's not always the way he wants it. Sorry, Patrick. But, and it should be mutual. It should be when you're both ready. And I think I'm with Tanya, my love language is touch. And does it always have to lead to sex? No, but the intimacy, it's all of that. So I don't think there is a limit.
well, there's not a limit.
Not a limit, but yeah.
I like the fact that your Fitbit now tells you, your heart rate's gone up. So completed your
Well, then you
exercise
get a count for a
Good
workout. Yeah, you sustain that workout long enough, Fitbit gives you that you've got your exercise for the day. So.
There's different levels of intimacy too, right? Like
Yes.
when you're first in a relationship, it is like raw passion. Like you just want each other all the time. And then it develops into something deeper, right? And sometimes, sometimes it doesn't end in orgasm. Sometimes it ends in just like this beautiful connection, which is really, really great too.
Yeah. So
Well,
how
and I think, I was gonna say, I think we've kind of come to almost the conclusion of it depends, right? Because like Adrian said, there are different circumstances that play. We're different stages of our lives, or different stages of our relationships. You know, when Kiara says she's single, when she meets somebody, it's going to be like the hot teenager sex. While somebody who maybe has been married for 20 years, they're kind of, let's just cuddle for a little bit, so it really is all going to, I think, just depend. But as Patrick said, we have to be on kind of in line with our partner, because I know I asked my partner this question to see what he would say, and he's like, whenever I can. So,
well,
You
it's
know
just
what? I have a
interesting.
lot of hope. I have a lot of hope because my mom's 72 tomorrow and she has a very active sex life. And I love that I know that about her, that that's my bloodline and that's what's in my future. So I'll take it.
awesome.
Yeah, I guess a little secret for me is this, my two oldest boys still live with us, and they know when mom and dad lock the door, something's happening. So, and typically they don't even care about us. And then sure enough, we've locked the door, the bolt doesn't close properly, makes lots of noise, which kind of makes everybody a little nervous. And then at some point the knob will turn, and I'm like, they never come in this room, but they just seem to know when. So,
Well, see, I think my kids think
Yeah.
I'm a nun since I've been divorced, because it's like, oh, mom, you're going on a date. Yeah. Are you going to kiss him? That's none of your business, but that's okay. But I think but kids, I still have 3 at home. So I get it. Just,
I'm kind of glad the most thing I have to worry about is the cat crawling in and trying to get in on some of the action. Because usually if there's any rubbing involved, he needs to get in there too. So
yeah,
it does make things a little awkward.
I didn't keep track. So are we at 5 minutes?
We must be. I know. Amazing.
That one deserved a little extra time. We would love it if all the viewers would tell us in the comments what you think. What is sex for you? How often do you want it? We want to hear it.
and then don't forget to subscribe and follow.
Yes.
Chat.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.